Hi there, this is Simon from writtenlegalenglish.com and welcome to another video where I'm going to ask you to have a look at an overly complex legal English text and to think about how you would redraft it. Only this week, as you might have noticed, there is an asterisk next to redraft. Now when we see asterisks, we know that there is small print, which normally means there's terms and conditions, and that's what will apply to this week's redraft. So to find out more, stick around. But just before we get started, I just want to quickly remind you about the content that I put out every single week. On Tuesday today, I put out a text for you to think about. On Wednesday, I put out a video from my short video course about how you can instantly improve your professional English writing, whether it's legal, business, academic, general, or otherwise. And on Friday, I put out my suggested answers to the redraft video that I asked you to have a look at on Tuesday. If you want to follow me and make sure that you don't miss any of my content, then you can catch me on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, or on Patreon. Okay, so why did I use an asterisk? What is the small print? Well, this week I'm going to take a special text, another special text. So last week I took a special text which was an old provision of law which was replaced by a plain English provision of law which is now being enacted. So last week I wanted to show you that plain English is being used in legal provisions. It is happening and we need to be aware of that because that helps influence us change our writing style as well. This is a special text because it comes from a really important academic study which provides a lot of background which supports the idea of why we have to write in plain English. Now, this particular text is really difficult. Really difficult. So I don't want you to redraft it. I don't want you guys to spend any more than 10 or 15 minutes thinking about how you would redraft it because this is a complex text, and that's why I put an asterisk at the beginning of the video, because this isn't so much a sit down and redraft this, but think about really what's going on here. So I've written down here good luck because you'll need it, but I want you to do your best to understand the message. That is, try to unpack what's going on here because there's lots of things happening here, some important things, some things which are not so important. So if you're feeling brave, do your best to break this down. And on Friday, when I break this down and I go through it, I'll explain why this text, just like last week's text, is a really important text from the point of view of writing in plain English. So I'll see you then.